Hi. Do you remember? I was born in the 70s, and a lot of people are pessimistic about the changes in our environment. And I remember a lot of changes that were made, and I don't care who made them. I don't care if it was because of the worldwide, no, I'm sorry, World Wildlife Foundation, or if it was Greenpeace, or if it was actually made by corporations. Um, I don't care. I don't care who made the changes. I really appreciate everybody who was involved, but I really don't care why changes are made, except for good reasons. And I don't really care who makes the changes. Like if the enemy, or if a big money grabbing corporation decides to change the world for the better, even for economic reasons, I think that's good. That's good. I was born in the 70s. And for all you out there who are becoming increasingly pessimistic about the environment, I just want to remind you what kind of progress we've made in the past. And this is regardless of what has been true or proven and what has not. Now, again, I was born in the 70s. I remember a lot of progress in the 1980s, and in the 1970s, it was really bad. It was really, really bad. Paper. I'm just gonna rant through some examples. Paper. I don't know if you remember this, but paper used to be bleached using chlorine gas. That's regular bleach. But it was copious amounts of bleach that was just flushed out in the rivers and in the lakes and in the oceans. And I don't know if you remember this, but there was a period in the 1980s where people started using unbleached brown paper, so light brown paper, and this was not approved, and there was a lot of debate on whether to use bleached or unbleached paper. Then there was a new technology of bleaching paper using oxygen, or the way you bleach your hair, basically, with peroxide. And the byproduct is usually water or something of that effect. It's not really that noxious. And so today we have white bleached paper that is environmentally friendly, I think. Now, I might be wrong, but I can't smell any chlorine. I can't smell bleach when I walk past a paper mill. I don't miss the smell. So I think that's good. I'm video filming this from Japan, and most batteries that were developed in modern days were developed here in Japan. And I don't know if you remember this again, but batteries used to have mercury. And mercury is very volatile, and it's very, very toxic. And if anybody knows, then older Japanese people know how toxic mercury has been. Cars, until the year 2000, were becoming quite effective or efficient. So the gasoline used by those cars used to have lead. You remember that? Lead. Yeah. I think we can all agree that lead was not very healthy. There are so many things that we don't know, even today, that still improve, and sometimes very important knowledge falls into oblivion, and sometimes rightfully so, but other times I think we should be reminded of very important basics. Other improvements. CFC, you remember that? Chlorofluorocarbons, or Freon, as they were affectionately labeled. It was a gas. It was a propulsion gas in most hairsprays and in most sprays, period. And today it's usually nitrogen oxide or carbon dioxide, which is less harmful, I believe. I might be wrong, but I think that the debate on whether there is an ozone layer or not, and whether the freons harm the ozone layer, and whether the hole in the ozone layer is actually real, or whether it has any effect on us, and even if it doesn't have an effect, whether it's harmful to us, and even if it is harmful, whether it is inevitable, I think is irrelevant. It is irrelevant. Have things gone worse regarding the ozone layer? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. So was it a good idea to stop using CFC in spray cans? I think so. Was it a good idea to stop using lead in gasoline? Yeah, sure, why not? And stopping the usage of mercury in batteries? Yeah. Those are just a few examples. And I truly believe that we have made a lot of progress. This doesn't mean that we have to stop at that. We have a stepping stone now. We have a great platform to move ahead. And I was hoping to keep the momentum through the 90s and into the 21st century. But there was some kind of implosion after the year 2000. Environmentally, politically, economically, and in many other ways. But I don't despair. I don't mean that you should despair. Maybe I'm romanticizing the past. But I think that things are getting better. I do. And there was a regression between 2000 and 2006, and I'm not gonna go into any reasons. I think we know. But yeah, I think that things are looking better now. Things are looking brighter, and it's up to you to take the initiative and start, preferably on a small scale. Everything from changing light bulbs to more energy efficient ones, to putting up solar panels, to eating right and exercising more and treating people with more respect and love. Whatever you want, it's your world. But I would like to see more positive people. And I'm gonna sign off now.